dun, 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 dun. I don't know what I got going on, but I'm happy to be here. Yo, Divine Tribe. What's going on? It's your friend, your girl, the Moon Priestess, Tahiri Divine. I'm so happy to be live with you guys. You guys know we drop a video every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right here on the Instagram/YouTube. So I'm happy to be with you guys. Quick announcement. If you haven't done so, I know you need to go to tahiridivine.com and join my mailing list where you get exclusive content behind the scenes, exclusive content from myself as I share more about my personal journey, moon magic, candle magic, just magic in general. If you're into the mystical arts, into the occult, and want to know more about what I'm working on in the background and more insights, make sure you join the Divine Tribe mailing list by going to tahiridivine.com, where you can sign up and read my blog posts and see what I've been doing and what I've been working on for all the last times that I've been working on it. Also, another announcement. So this is I'm so excited to announce this virtual workshop that myself and the Nefertiti Project is going to be working on, collaborating together. That will be next week, Friday, September 10th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is a virtual online workshop. So if you are interested in learning more about tapping into your sexual energy, unleashing Kundalini energy, understanding your attachment styles, because that's going to help you understand your sex style, how to tap into your inner sex goddess, how to have more orgasms that are not just based on the clitoris, but we want to tap into body orgasms, cervix orgasms. So just all types of orgasm in general that you can have in your body. So this is a very interactive workshop. So be prepared to work, be prepared to have some fun. It's very lots of information that we want to share to give you guys not just the biology, but also the psychology, as well as application, because I'm all about application. You guys know, if you've been following me for a long time, I'm the practical spiritualist. Let's make spirituality practical. And I don't like being too woo woo. I have enough air energy in my life. I need to know how to ground this energy down. So if you're interested in learning about tapping into your sex goddess, my goddesses who are on my live and following me, make sure that you guys go into my description. The link for the registration is already there. It is $75 for early bird registration. That ends this week. Listen, ladies, it ends this week. After that, the rate does go up. We do have a limited amount of seating, so we want to get you guys in because we want to make sure that it's not too big, that it's still very personal, and we can have more of our one-on-one group time and really share what you guys can really apply to your life, because we're in the Aquarian age, and it's really important that you understand your sexual energy. It's really important that you understand spirituality as it pertains to your sexuality, that it's not separate, and how to protect yourself from being siphoned and all this other great stuff. Not just how to protect yourself, which you got to know how to do that, but also how to magnetize your sexual Shakti energy. So yay. So the In Her Garden virtual workshop is going to be held September 10th. Registration or early registration, if you guys want to get the early bird special pricing, ends this week. Go to my page or her page, which is in the links in the description, to sign up. And I look forward to seeing you guys there. Yay. So let's get into today's live topic today. I'm so excited that you guys came in. Let me start welcoming you all. Hey, beautifuls. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you guys for rocking with me. I'm so happy to be here. Today, I'm really zoned into this Virgo energy. You guys know right now we're in the third quarter, or also known as the last quarter moon. So a lot of us are being called to reflect, depending on where you are in your personal moon cycle, because we talk about the moon here. I like to talk about your personal moon cycle as well as what's happening on the grand scale moon. The grand scale moon right now is in quarter moon or third quarter moon, last quarter moon, where it's about releasing. What do you need to let go of? So I'm so honored to bring this to you guys today, and I want to bring in the law, a spiritual law. For you guys who don't know, I've mentioned this book a few times before, Money, Manifestations, and Miracles. One of my favorite books. This is a guide for transforming women's relationship with money by Miraflor Tonato. I definitely recommend this book, ladies, to get this book because she has really great tips on manifestation, especially since we are in Virgo energy. Virgo, it's all about the manifesting. It's all about the details. It's all about clearing the way, making the way. Very, very, very third quarter, last quarter energy. Also to, if you guys haven't been following me already, we talked about how the third quarter energy is likened to the autumn season, which is a season of harvest and gratitude, as well as it's a season of letting go. So today's spiritual law is going to be coming from this book, talking about the law of detachment, because in order, or the law of non-attachment, non-attachment, when you're doing manifestation, when you're working on your ritual, your magic, moon magic, money magic, blood magic, I don't really care what magic that you're working on, there's such an importance of non-attachment, especially when you're manifesting, because typically what happens, myself included, I would put in my intention. Let's say this is my candle, right? I will put in my intention in my candle. I will light that baby, and then I'll be like obsessing over how it's going to come, how's it going to manifest, what's it going to do. And so I'm so attached to an outcome, and not just the outcome, I'm attached to the details of how it needs to happen. And although Virgo energy is about the details, it's not about getting lost in the details. It's about being detailed in your intention. But then once you set it, once you light that candle, once you set that spell, once you, whatever your magic that you're using, once you put that thing in motion, it's about releasing yourself. And so third quarter moon is about releasing. It's about detaching what no longer serves us in this moon cycle as we prepare for the Virgo new moon cycle, or just a new moon cycle in general, if we're following the cycles. And if we're recognizing our own personal cycle, let's say in your personal cycle, if you are aligned with the moon, let's say your blood moon is aligned with the new moon. So right now you are coming into the end of your menstrual cycle as you prepare for a new cycle with the blood moon starting. So right now we're in a space of like releasing. Our uterine wall is preparing itself to start to detach from it. It's preparing to let go. It's preparing to take whatever egg that we had during our previous moon cycle that wasn't fertilized. It is now decaying, and this is the death cycle. This is a beautiful space to be in, not to be afraid of death, but death is a clearing of the way. It is a road opening way. And this is a really good time if you're doing candle magic to do road openings only. let me very clarify this. Only do a road opening if you are very clear on what it is that you know you're removing from your life. I would not recommend road opening magic, candle magic, if you are not clear on what it is that you are pushing through and what it is that you are calling forward to do. Because with universal space, there's no such thing as like space as far as like no active space. So the universe likes to fill things up. So if you're going to remove something, you're going to clear a blockage, please ensure that you have something in place to fill that void up. Because if you don't do it, best believe somebody else will. And you want to make sure that you are willing to yourself what is it that you want for your life, because that's how you take accountability. That's how you take ownership of not just your magic, but your life in general. So I give you guys that little quick tip there, and we'll talk more about some moon magic, candle magic in later videos. But today, let's talk about the law of non-attachment. I'm going to read specifically from the chapter. This is in chapter, what chapter is this? Chapter 5, which is manifesting financial prosperity. And we're talking about the law of non-attachment. I'm going to read just what she said about it and talk more about it as we pertain to this moon cycle that we're in and how you guys can activate this in your life as we are currently in it. The law of non-attachment is surrendering and releasing your attachment to the exact outcome you desire. Can be challenging. Didn't we just say that, y'all? Didn't we just say that? Yeah? It can be challenging sometimes. But this is because, like many people, you want to control the process. Did we talk about that? So, however, detaching yourself from the outcome is a critical element of manifesting your desires. I'm going to read that again. Detaching yourself from the outcome is a critical element of manifesting your desires. One of the ways in which we can interfere with this law is to hold on to what we already have, including our money, particularly when there is an important reason or need to spend it, or holding on to anything that in fact blocks the free flow of energy in our life. So when we master the law of non-attachment, it requires us to have the willingness to believe in the universe, the willingness to believe in yourself, the willingness to believe that what you are doing is going to come back to you. Okay, so that's just a little snippet from that book. I really want us to really hone in on non-attachment, because that is going to be so important, so important. You have to release yourself from the process of how it's going to come to you and how it's going to get done. And when you do that, it actually, like I said, it's about putting your trust in your belief. To me, belief is easy. Trust is challenging, because what trust is an active principle. Belief, not as much. Belief is more like you're just saying it's a visualization, but the trust is active. What are you now actively doing? So let's say you actively decide in your mind that I am going to create a way to make more money. So I am removing what doesn't work. So behavior patterns, maybe there's people you're around, maybe it's a circumstance that you have been attached to. Maybe it's a belief system that you have in yourself, whatever that may be. It's so important that you've taken your time to clear in your mind what is blocking my money. So if it's a behavior pattern that's blocking your money to freely flow, you have to release it. So let's say you decide to do a road opening magic on releasing and removing negative thought patterns or belief or whatever behavior that you're doing that is taking away from your money. I'm going to make it very, very simple. Let's say, example, you know that you need to invest in your business idea or a project that you're working on, and you're going through all your debts and credits and how much money you have, and you decide to create a budget, right? Creating the budget is how you are now allowing yourself the process to flow. Now, what you need to do while you're creating the budget is identify where all your money is going. So once you identify where your money is going, you now have a clear structured plan on how you're going to move forward and how you're going to utilize your money, investing in yourself or whatever the project you're doing, to draw more money to you. So once you have created that in your mind, your abundance planning, your financial planning, then you say, you know what, I want to ritualize this to solidify my plans going forward. You get your candle magic, you do your intention in your candle, you light that baby and you let her go. Because you've already put in the belief in your head, you put the trust by doing the active steps of seeing where your money is going, where it needs to start allocating your money to, how you can draw more money in. You have now the trust because you have the active steps, you have the idea that you're presenting it to, and then you do the ritual to seal the deal. You release yourself from that and you continue to stick to your plan that you laid out for yourself. That is the active part of trusting that your magic and your logic is working together. That's that left brain, right brain coming together. That masculine energy of self, that feminine energy of self working together in harmony to create the divine child, your experience, so that you can live in both parts of yourself in harmony. So the law of non-attachment is that you don't have to stress over, oh, is my magic working? Because the magic is really yourself. If you guys haven't done so or haven't heard, I launched an online temple last year called the Emergence Temple. We are coming back this fall, 11/1/21. So on November 1st, we're launching back for our 5-week course of going through the archetypes, where we discuss specifically how to tap into your temple, how to tap into altar work and altering your mind and creating your life the way you want to by implementing archetypes of the divine feminine into your life as a way to enhance your experiences and to really expand yourself into the world that you want. And so important is going to be non-attachment, to completely disattach yourself from the outcome and how things are supposed to come together. That is the beautiful thing about magic, and that's the beautiful thing about you, because you have the ability to tap into your flow, you don't have to stress on how it's going to come. You don't have to stress yourself out on exactly where everything's going to come into. All you have to do as you're doing is saying it in your mind, creating a plan, and then releasing that plan into the universe so that the goddess, universe, however you identify or define it as, can come to you and really allow yourself to expand and grow. So that is today's message as we talk specifically about the third quarter moon. This is actually my personal favorite moon cycle. I love this. I just really like the concept of decay, death, and letting go as I create way for something new. So if you guys are interested in learning about more moon cycles, more moon magic, make sure that you're following my page and all my other pages here, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, where we are at in the world, so that you guys can stay hip what's going on. Get on my Divine Tribe mailing list so that you can get more behind the scenes and more. I like to call that the upper room teaching. I can kind of go a little bit more with those who are on my mailing list and share more detailed information with you all. All right, I love you guys. Don't forget, ladies, if you are willing and ready to tap into your sex goddess energy, the In Her Garden virtual workshop is September 10th. Early bird registration ends this week, so seats are limited for early bird registration. So please make sure you get your seats for that early bird pricing. As well, if you guys have any questions for me, want to learn more about moon magic, sex goddess worship, and all that, continue to follow this page, because this is what we all about. We're all about the feminine path of spirituality, and I love this stuff. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, the book reference again, lastly, is going to be from The Money, Manifestations, and Miracles. We were talking about the law of non-attachment, how that works in your magic and your manifesting, as well as tapping into your moon cycles. Well, this is all for today. I look forward to coming back to you guys later in the week as we tap more into what's going on with the moon and ourselves. All right, ladies, I love you all. Thank you guys for tuning in. Peace.